So I'm making this series here to help, I guess, people coming in to AA who are terrified of the big book, who don't want to read the big book, who find it difficult understanding the big book, who don't know what to focus on when they're reading the big book. I've come to this understanding, not by myself, but through the help of some great elders, three very wise men who all have about 40 years in the program, who I've had the opportunity of working with as a sponsee-sponsor relationship over the years. And all through they would echo the same sentiments that I'm going to broadcast to you guys. So in this first video, I'm going to make it really quick. Just let you know we're starting with the good old 4th edition here. What I like to do when I get a new big book is say goodbye to that. Cover is often, I don't know, is that focusing? Always gets destroyed anyways. This is what you're left with. Open up the first page. It's blank. It's got a new one for the video purpose here, but you can put your name, you can put your sobriety date. Anything you can use to keep you accountable going on this new walk is highly recommended. All right. Before we get ahead of ourselves, there's something I want to highlight immediately. So people want to know what AA is all about, right? It tells you right here. This is the story of how many thousands of men and women have recovered from alcoholism. Pretty straightforward, hey? And then I'll come back to the table of contents. I'm going to get you guys to go to the forward to the first edition, where it goes into a little bit more detail here about what I'm saying. To show other alcoholics precisely how we have recovered is the main purpose of this book. So if people wanting to know what the purpose is of this AA Big Book, it states really clearly what it's all about right there in the forward to the first edition. Let's go back to the table of contents. I think these are all really important for you guys to read, especially the doctor's opinion. And I think it's really important that you work through the first, second, third, fourth edition with a sponsor, an old timer, and get them to explain to you the importance of that when it comes to printing. The start date, I think it's June 10th, 1935 is when AA began. And the idea of a doctor intervening, talking about the importance of a psychic change, which is addressed here in the doctor's opinion. I think for the means of these videos, I'm going to focus on the first 164 pages, which is the meat and potatoes of basically any 12-step program that you hear today. I mean, AA bred out all kinds of Gamblers Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, Overeaters Anonymous, Cocaine Anonymous, and the list goes on and on, right? None of those would exist without the introduction that we think as members of AA was divinely inspired. And I think as you go into this book and learn more about it, you too might get a better grasp and understand that there had to be some sort of miracle involved for this to come together. So stay tuned. I look forward to sharing my experience, strength, and hope with you guys. Bye-bye.